Hello and welcome, everyone. On July the 4th and 5th, I went to Minecon. It was a fantastic experience and I was able to meet many people I've always wanted to meet. I have to say a big thank you to Mojang for making this experience so enjoyable. It was also really cool to see that they were recording all the panel videos for those who couldn't make it to the event itself. However, that being said, so far, I've been very disappointed with the Minecon 2015 videos. And today I hope to give some constructive criticism, so maybe these points can be addressed in the future. So, why? The audio is too quiet. The camera work is just disappointing. We're still waiting for panel videos to be released, and we don't even know if they're going to be released at all. Okay, so that's a lot to take in, so let's go through these points one at a time and just have a little conversation about them. This will hopefully induce discussion, and maybe in the future, the Minecon organisers, whoever they are, will do something about them. The audio quality itself is fine, but the audio volume is awful. Let's just watch a little 10-second clip from the Illusions and Coasters panel.
Right, okay. Sorry. I'm Neuropsych1, guys. This is RiverGirl21 here. Cool. To my right, we're going to show a quick video just as an introduction. A lot of people aren't familiar with our faces, but a lot of people are familiar with our work. So we're going to show.
By doing some tests on my own, I found that the volume literally needs to be increased by roughly 25 decibels. So let's just watch the same clip with the boosted volume.
Right, okay. Good. Sorry. I'm Neuropsych1, guys. This is RiverGirl21 here. Cool. To my right, we're going to show a quick video just as an introduction. A lot of people aren't familiar with our faces, but a lot of people are familiar with our work. So we're going to show you.
Which do you prefer? Now to me, this just sounds like raw, unedited audio. This is, for instance, how my microphone sounds like before I add gain. My voice before gain. My voice after gain. This is because of the type of microphone I'm using. I'm using what's called a dynamic microphone, and as you can see from the video, they're using the same. But maybe Mojang were paying more attention to the video quality than the audio quality. So this isn't a big one, but for an event which is the largest convention for a single video game, I think 720p isn't really the best that they can do. I mean, this is not a huge deal, but even I have better cameras than 720p, and I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company. But hey, the video quality isn't really that important, because in the end, the camera work was absolutely outstanding. Oh wait. No. That was Comic-Con. Minecraft was a different story. So let's just take a look at this. 51 seconds in, the panelists want to show their introductory video. What does the camera do? Did it tilt upwards to view the video? No. It just stays right there, staring straight at the panel. You can barely see half the video that's playing. So great. Not being very versed in shooting video, I asked an old school friend and professional photographer, Olly, to join me for an interview where we talked more about the quality of the Minecon videos. Hey Olly, thanks for joining me today. So is there anything immediately obvious that you would change if you were given the job to do these Minecon videos?
Yeah, so I mean, I've just watched the video and I just thought I'd point a few bits out. Looking at around the 17-minute mark, if we just start playing that from 17 minutes, you can see a couple of kids stand up and start walking over. See, that kid stands up and there's another one in a couple of seconds. You see, they're really in focus and the panelists aren't in focus. Just look at the detail you've got in their shirt and their faces and everything. It's really sharp and it's really in focus, whereas the panelist is not in focus.
So you're saying it would be better to get everything in focus, or just the panelists, or like, what are you saying?
Well, potentially, it's difficult to get everything in focus because sort of the wider your aperture is, the more light you let through, and you end up with a really shallow depth of field. The smaller your aperture is, the less light gets let through, but you have a long depth of field. And so if you were shooting or filming a like f12 or something, then pretty much everything would be in focus. But it's probably not possible in that room. So what they need to do is focus on the panel, because they're the people that are speaking. Ideally, you'd have most of it in focus as possible. And like I said earlier, ideally you'd have the actual screen being recorded, and it could change to that. They could cut to that, or they could even put that in post. Whenever they play a video, I'm sure they've still got that video file, so they could put that back over the top.
You would have thought so, yeah. Okay, well, thanks, Olly, for joining me.
No worries, James. It's been a pleasure.
If you want to see more of Olly's work, there'll be a link to his website down in the video description below. So we can't see the videos being played in the panel video. That can't be fixed anymore. But if I was in their position, I would probably put links to the videos in the description down below, or at least link to the panelists' YouTube channels. But it seems that Team Mojang had other ideas. None of the descriptions have any crediting. There are no links to the panelist channels, nor links to the videos they reference. The description of the video is literally the same as the title of the video. What's even more disturbing is that it would be really, really easy to find who to credit, since there is a website with the whole Minecon schedule on it. But you can excuse them for the bad video editing, because at least they released the videos as soon as Minecon had finished. Oh. Wait a minute. This is what I don't get most of all. The videos took roughly 1 month to even start coming out. Throughout that month, I assumed they must be spending this time making all the videos really professional and high quality. When all the videos are ready, they'll be uploaded and released. That's not how it actually turned out. It's a bit ridiculous to me that it's taken them roughly 44 days to release what looks like either unedited live stream footage or unedited raw camera footage. The audio hasn't been touched, and the visuals certainly haven't either. That being said, 44 days is much, much better than the 6 months we had to wait last time, but I would still expect a lot more from the company with the largest convention for a single video game. But it is a step in the right direction. Finally, this would be so much more forgivable if Mojang, or whoever is in charge, was communicating with us. But it seems like nobody really knows what's going on. Either the people we talk to don't know the answers, or the people we try to talk to don't give us answers. Overall, it has been very disappointing and apparently very disorganized, but I hope the organizers will make a better effort next year to make the quality of the videos as good as possible, so that people who weren't fortunate enough to go to Minecon can still participate in the Minecon spirit. If you want to see changes to these topics too, feel free to tweet, share, comment, like, blog, or whatever you guys do to get the message out there. I would also once again like to thank Olly Stabler for his photography knowledge. Links to his work and his website will be in the description down below, as well as any other sources I used for this video. And as always, thanks for watching.